Hey guys, it's MadameWario. How's it going? Welcome to the Strem de la Strem. Welcome to my capture card is not working. It's okay because you can't see it right now, but you can feel it, so that's all that matters. Welcome to Friday Night Mario Party 5. We are not as close to the end of this game as we are many of the other Mario parties in the series, because this game actually has a couple more boards than most of the others. So it's going to come down to this and Mario Party 1 when we get to like the final weeks of Friday Night Mario Party, which is kind of fun. Wow, Zabrag is in the house. Zabrag Burger, the legend. Thank you so much for 31 months.
Friday crazy night.
Oh my god, thank you so much, Zebra. It doesn't even feel like we've known each other that long, yet it's been that long. Like, that's crazy. Thank you so much for all the support, all the bars to Zebra in the house. Is this working? Hold on, you guys probably still can't hear this. Let me do this. Okay. I mean, you can probably hear it through, like, my mic, but you can't hear it the way you're supposed to be hearing it. Okay, there we go. Anyway, welcome to the stream. Welcome back. I haven't had a proper stream to coincide with my schedule since last week. Monday, I was out of town. I was at the St. Jude Play Live Summit, which was so much fun. What a fun time, and what a packed couple of days. I talked about it yesterday. I had a stream purely talking about the summit, so if you missed it and you want to know more, that stream should be up on my Twitch channel. I'm not going to back it up to YouTube for time-sensitive material, but you can watch it now. And there it is. There we go. Okay, good. Sorry. There should be some of the background music. Of course not. Why does this hate me? There we go. We got there. But anyway, if you want to learn more about the summit, please check out my archive streams on Twitch within the week so that you can hear all my thoughts. I'm sure I will talk about it tonight and give fun stories and all that. But if you want, like, logistically what it was about and kind of bare bones how each day went, the best thing to do is to tune into the stream from last night. Also, after the stream tonight, I'm going to be publishing my Mario movie podcast to the world. So it'll be open to anybody. Right now it's only available on Patreon, but I will be publishing that after the stream so anybody can listen to it. It's about a half hour long, so it's not a super long listen, but it is a fun time. So thank you to everybody who has already tuned into that via Patreon. And I'm gonna probably discuss the Mario movie more as streams progress because it's been a while now. The movie's been out for a bit. At this point, I don't feel like it's as likely to spoil for somebody as it was before. So anyway, let's say hi to everybody who's here in the chat, because I'm all the way up at the top. So let's see, we've got Stardev94, Phoenix Warriors Tim Lauren, Rainbow Road 1996, Phantom Tempest, Brandon R3DS, Psycho Nacho Man, Legendary Gamer, welcome on in. We also have Armand 2017, Aquatic Fish 22, Scottman 895, Evan Pie, Narusonic 51, Odin Spec, lurking behind me. And then anybody who is actually lurking or watching from the shadows, thank you so much for your viewership and your support, and always shout out to my YouTube family who watches after the fact. So I have I have some news for you guys that I didn't even realize until I'm looking at my screen here. But did you guys know? God, what is on my lip? Cat fur. Okay, sorry. Did you guys know that it's actually 2073? I'm coming to you 50 years in the future, and absolutely nothing is any different at all. So there you go. We are living on January 30th, 2073. I don't know how this... I'm not really sure how to explain this, but yeah, I'm gonna... I haven't aged at all either. It's amazing. I guess I must... That tea I had last night, you know, really did me good. It was great, so... Don't know why it's set to this. Usually it sets back to 2001. I don't know where it got 2073, but here we are. So when it actually is 2073, we can all remember this moment and be like, hey, I've been here before. It looks like Mario Party 5 on a Friday night. Anyway, Tyler Brow, Tuxa Pizza, Bree Hawk. Welcome, you three. Thanks for stopping on in. Yeah, what's my skincare routine? I just started using a new acne serum too, so there you go. Maybe that just... Amazing. Okay, let's go ahead and load on in, because I know we can continue to converse as we get loaded up here. And if the audio's too loud, let me know if I need to turn it down. If not, and it's fine, then I won't do anything, obviously. Oh my gosh, why is my volume not? There we go. Okay, so, I've got my tea. I've got the poll from Patreon. Thank you to my patrons who voted. You guys picked Undersea Dream for today. So we're going into the water. We're going into the ocean. And today is truly a party, you guys. Because, if you saw my Twitter earlier, you already know, but today's Jilly's 3rd birthday! My little baby girl! She's 3 years old. How? How does that happen? How does time? Well, Dory Guy, thank you so much for the big sub of 45 months. Dang, thank you so much. All the boz to you. Hi, how's it going? Thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. And Big Pixie, welcome to the stream. Yes, happy birthday, Jill G. She's eating right now, so I'm not gonna grab her at the moment. But at the end of the stream, I would like to sing happy birthday to her and say some words that will get her very excited because I'm saving her special food for tonight. So anyway, she's 3 years old today. I found her on, well, that's wrong. She found me. She and her sister Sally found me on August 28th. They were 4 months old at the time because I took her to the vet 2 months later and her 6-month molars had started to come in. So we just gave the girls a birthday of 4 months earlier than the day they were found. So that's why today is her birthday. I don't know for a fact, but in my heart, today is her birthday. So, yeah, she turned 3 today. She was found during the pandemic in August of 2020. Many, many of you are the reason that she is healthy, that she is living here, alive, and part of my life. So huge shout out to everybody who donated to help save Jilly and her sister Sally. And my sister actually is Sally's mama now, so we split the girls between the two of us. So Sally lives in Memphis with my sister. Jilly lives in Indy here with me, but the girls, I just got to see Sally like 2 days ago, 2 or 3 days ago, for the first time in over 2 years. So that was incredibly special. The girls are healthy as can be, loving life. So happy. So thank you all for making that possible. I just want to extend my gratitude to all of you who made this situation work, because when I woke up that Friday morning and there were 2 kittens dumped outside my apartment, I really did not have the means to do anything, but I had the heart that was like, I don't care if I don't have the means, I'm doing something, period. So thank you guys for making ends meet with that situation. Not even just meet, but just thank you for saving them. It was really. But anyway, she just walked away. She'll be back. She will be back later. Let's go ahead and choose characters. We'll sing happy birthday to her later on in the stream. But happy birthday, Jilly. Okay. Let's see. Nightbot's gonna choose. So if you have character choices, go ahead and put them in the chat for who you want the CPUs to be tonight. And then we'll get started with the game with Undersea Dream. Alright, I'm gonna let a couple people submit. There we go. Nightbot took a second to load, but here we are. Alright, first character of the CPU group is going to be chosen by StarDev94, who picked Koopa Kid this time around. We love the kid. Alright, I'll put him on hard CPU. Next CPU is from Psycho Nacho Man. It's gonna be Waluigi. Getting all the baddies in here. If we get Boo, it'll be like all the bad guys. Brandon R3DS is choosing the final character. Let's see. Why can I not find Brandon's comment? There it is. Peach. Alright, we got a hero in there. Or a damsel in distress, however you want to look at it. But thank you guys for choosing your characters. Congrats to those of you who were chosen by Nightbot. Okay, Undersea Dream. I'm gonna do 30 turns because I like to do card party after the fact. And that way if anything goes crazy long, it's not a big deal anyway, but, you know. Peach has been heroically kidnapped so many times. I think the first game I actually remember with where I really, you know, saw Peach, because in the classic Mario's 1 and 3, you have to make it to the very end of the game to see her, other than her letters in, like, Mario 3, whatever. But, like, really my first game where Peach was, like, a solid, very, like, visible character was Mario 2, and I always played as her, so in my mind she is, like, kind of a heroine, because you do play... she's not kidnapped in that version, and that's, like, one of my earliest games, so it's kind of funny how that is, but... Okay, welcome to the Undersea Dream. This is a world inspired by walking along the sea floor. Enjoy yourself as you stroll alongside fish and coral in the stream. First, let's decide order of play, baby. Well, let's go. First, I never go first anymore. It seems like I always roll last or third, or... I feel like I never go second either. It's either third or fourth, so... Julie, there you are! There's the birthday girl! Say hi, Julie! She's like, I can't look. The Gaming Doc, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome back to the Bach family.
I'm glad the St. Jude Play Live Summit was good.
Aww.
Let's see what's more to come from you, Odin and Gilly.
Thank you so much, Gaming Doc. All the Ba's to you. Thank you very much for being part of the Ba family. I've really gotta, decide on my St. Jude campaign quickly, because I'm obviously, like, very inspired. I have lots of really great talking points coming back from the summit, and I have some new ideas for this year that I was working on even prior to the summit, for, like, incentive ideas and just, like, fun things to make the stream more enjoyable, because I think I'm gonna have to do what I did last year and have just, like, 1, maybe 2 streams dedicated to St. Jude, because my thumb surgery is scheduled for May 9th, and so after that I'm not going to be able to play games regularly for a while I heal, so all my streams are going to be like alternative, kind of weird, just chatting or tier lists or different things, alternative ideas, and so I want to make St. Jude I want to get it organized as quickly as I possibly can, so that we can have a stream or two for them to do my campaign. And I'm thinking next weekend, because really I only have like 4 streams left before surgery after this one. So I have tomorrow's stream. I'm gonna be also, tomorrow's schedule is different. I should put out a reminder for you guys. Tomorrow I'll be streaming from 1 to 3 p.m. and it's gonna be my Just Dance stream for April. My monthly Just Dance stream will be tomorrow night. Or tomorrow afternoon, sorry. So 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern, I'll be playing Just Dance. I'll be taking requests for $5 donation for my post-surgery fund, and as usual. But then next week, I'm back to regular scheduling. So Monday, Friday, Saturday will all be 8 p.m. Eastern streams, but I have those 3, and then the stream the following Monday, and then it's surgery, so I'm like super nervous, but I don't have a whole lot of time to work with, so I'm gonna try and figure something out quickly and get something really fun put together for you guys. And we're getting a battle on the first turn. Isn't this one luck based? I don't know if it is or not, I can't remember. Okay, well this is luck based, so does it matter? No. Luck based. I feel like I never get this game either. Speaking of Mario 2. Da, 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 da. Oh, come on, Peach. 15. 150, 155, now I get 15? Suck. Guess I'm not going to TwitchCon. Don't have the luck for Vegas tonight. Yo, truth be told, I really do want to go to TwitchCon. I don't know how plausible it is for this year, but maybe. It's far enough away I could actually consider it, because it's not until October. I've never been to Vegas. I've never been to TwitchCon, obviously. So maybe maybe starting in the summer, like starting in June. I guess that's not technically summer till the end of June, but whatever. Starting in June, maybe I'll have to have like a I'll have a better idea of like if that's actually feasible, and then make a plan, like a TwitchCon fund or something. What? No, I don't want to do that. Okay, I do not want to use Hammer Bro right now. Also, are you kidding me? I have one too many? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm gonna circle back around because that seems like the smartest thing to do. Alright, anyway.
There's that birthday girl. She's so sweet.
I showed this off yesterday, but I'll show it off again right now because might as well. I did get one little fun thing for myself from the St. Jude gift shop while I was at the summit. I got this little puppy, and it has a little embroidered belly with the St. Jude logo on it. And he looks like a Squishmallow. He's not a Squishmallow, but he's super cute, and he's like the perfect little memento. So he lives on my desk now. I named him Elvis last night because when I think Memphis, obviously I think Elvis. And the first thing, it was really fun because the first thing that Odie and I saw on our shuttle from the airport to our hotel was the studio that Elvis recorded in. So that was like, oh wow, there it is, there's the real thing. Obviously there's a million references to him everywhere. We did not get to go to Graceland. We were not there long enough. Had we been there like a week, I probably would have figured out a way to work it in. But we just didn't have the time. But again, my sister lives there, so I need to plan out a proper visit for us to just go and see her and do all the touristy fun things. I really do love the state of Tennessee in general. Like, I've been to like the 3 big cities there, so like Gatlinburg I've been to so many times, Nashville I've been to a couple times, now I've been to Memphis, and I can honestly say I like all 3 places. Like, they're all super fun. The only one that I haven't been to or back to since I was a kid is Nashville, so I think it'd be more fun to go as an adult now, and like especially for like the shopping and the nightlife and everything. Like, I'm not a big drinker or anything like that, but it would be fun to see the nightlife. How did that even happen? He like glitched halfway into one of the pixels back there. I'm not sure how I won, but okay. But yeah, it's they're big music towns, like both Nashville and Memphis. So, it'd be fun to go out there as an adult, because I haven't been since I was probably like, gosh, I don't even know how old I was. Probably like 12, somewhere around there. Because we used to have our like national dance competition when I was a student. We would have our nationals in Nashville sometimes, a couple times. Not very many times, but it was still fun. Sure. Anyway. Also, Sherry Bing, I don't think I said hi to you yet. Welcome to the stream. And Rainbow Road, I'm not sure if I said hi to you either. Maybe I did. Now I'm second guessing. I don't know, I don't want to miss anybody, so I'll just say hi again. Hello again. But yeah. Do I like Banjo-Kazooie or Banjo-Tooie? I actually started playing Banjo-Tooie for the very first time last Saturday. I have seen Let's Plays of both games, but last Saturday I actually started my playthrough of Banjo-Tooie. I will say, just based on the start of the game, I'm more of a fan of Kazooie so far, because it's a little bit more quick-paced and like gets to the point. It's also not as big, so I don't feel like I'm getting lost immediately. Like, I kind of feel like I'm getting lost immediately in Tooie, sorry. And it just seems like there's a lot more back and forth in Tooie. Again, I'm very, like, early in the game, so I don't know. I'm only, like, 3 hours. I've only invested, like, 3 hours into this game so far. But I think just in the general, overall tone and speed of the game, Kazooie sits a little bit better with me as a first impression, if that makes sense. I love Banjo-Kazooie, though, and I love those characters. Just, what a fantastic game. That was actually the game I started full-time streaming with. Like, when I transitioned from YouTube to Twitch, that was the game I transitioned with. Because I wanted to play something for the first time that I never had played before, always had wanted to play, but didn't grow up with. And they're all my favorite system. The N64 is my favorite console. So it just made sense, and it was so much fun. I have so many amazing memories from starting and reaching affiliate and everything while playing Kazooie, and kind of, some of you were there for, I mean, some of you came from my YouTube stuff, but there are a lot of you that did not come from the YouTube entity of my life or my gaming stuff, my gaming content. So like, I feel like that just established a lot, and kind of just my community just blossomed from that, which is weird to think because, again, it's not a game I grew up with, so it's not like, oh wow, how did we destroy them? Let's go. I don't know, it's kind of funny to think like, oh, you know, I established myself with this game I'd never played before, but I loved it. It was so fun. Pink Eagle soaring, it's going well. Going good so far. Yeah, it really does, like, just based on the start, a lot of backtracking, which I'm like, okay, this is a little bit interesting. And I felt like I had to concentrate really hard to remember where things were. I think as I get used to the controls in the game and get a little bit more of a feel for it, I won't struggle with that as much. But just at first, I was like, yikes, what am I doing? Is this even worth it? This probably isn't worth it, is it? I may have just goofed. Oh wait, it was a bank space. I thought it was the mystery block space, so... Well, that was pointless. Sorry, guys, for making a big noob mistake. Just spending money for the sake of it. How could I? Hanging out at home, Pink Eagle soaring. Nothing wrong with that. As you can tell, that's one of my favorite things to do on Friday night, is hang out at home and play some games. Whoa! How's it going, Big Snacko?
I'm into the points, but they're not your average
Yo,
points.
Snack.
Gamer Girl Z.
Yeah, Gamer Girl Z. That's me. Welcome back to the Ba family. Can we get all the Bas for Snacko? How's it going, Snack? Welcome back. Yo, now that Snack and Zebra, I don't know if Zebra's still here because I think Zebra might have had to start streaming himself, but I heard some news about a ring. I heard some hot goss about a ring, so I figured I'd just add to this roast while you both are possibly still here. Oh no, you're still here, Zebra. Okay, good. Yeah, so I heard this roast about a ring. I heard that Zabrag had a ring, and that Pixie got roasted over it by Snack. I wasn't there for this, but I was excited about it nonetheless. I did a face mask last night, by the way, you guys, and I thought of all of you, all my mods, pretty much, for anybody who's like, what are you talking about? So, you guys probably already have figured this out, but most of my mods, well, actually all of my mods, are people I've either, like, befriended in real life through the gaming community, or know in real life, or pretend like I know in real life, even though I haven't met them yet, like Zabrag. Except Brie, I've never met her. But... But anyway, so most of, like, 3 out of 4 of my mods who are here right now, and well, 3 out of 5 if you include Odie, just got together at what we've been nicknaming HouseCon for like years now. Just rented a house to spend a week together. I unfortunately was not able to make it out this year. Next time, you know, BeachCon, let's go. But anyway, they had a spa night and did like face masks, and I was like, oh my god, that's such a good idea. Last night, because I was home from traveling all day the day before, and I'm like, let's go, spa night with Bobo. Okay, I'm not gonna make this mistake again. Stop. I did not have a golden pig of lusciousness though. I did have a honey mask though. Pretty good. You know the, like, serial killer looking masks? It was one of those. It was a fun time. And I just got a star, so... there are so many different types of mask. Yeah, like Snack's face mask that he did at this house con was made from snails, which is so gross sounding. Pixie, yours came from a pig-shaped container. It did not come from an actual pig. My face mask was snail flavored. Isn't that escargot? Is that what that is? I think it is. Anyway. I did like a honey and hyaluronic acid mask, I think. What am I doing here? Wait. What did I just do? I messed up.
In the year
I messed up
2073,
so bad.
everyone's face mask
I wasn't
was
paying
snail
attention.
flavored.
I'm sorry, you guys. I was distracted by the snail mask. Party, throw your hands out, lost. Whoops. Okay, anyway. Thank you so much, Psycho, for the 300 biddies. In the year 2073, everyone's face mask will be snail flavored. Let's hope not. Yeah, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. This is what happens when I get too excited talking about stuff and I don't pay enough attention. I'm just spreading rumors about the whole ring thing, by the way, now. Pixie's told me that Zebra was engaged, but then he got divorced before HouseCon. I tried to tell him it was an annulment likely, but he didn't believe me. That's my... You're making stuff up! Maybe. I may have accidentally gotten every single one of those facts wrong, but... You know. Apparently I can't land a joke when I tell it, so the joke's on you, Pixie. The joke is on you. Oh, I'm terrible at this one. You'd think I'd be able to, identify. No, that was the exact same as what it was in the beginning. Wait, no. Oh my god, they all feel like Chomp!
Finish!
I got all Chomps. Yeah. And this guy, he got... You don't even need 4, you needed 3. Overachiever. Loser. Anyway, fun times. Okay, sorry. I don't know why that loading screen seemed longer than all the rest. No. Oh, whoa, Master Starman! Thank you so much for 33 months!
I'm into good points, but they're not your average points.
For 33 months, here's to Big Odin's back.
Although, according to my screen, it says 39 months, so... all the boss to you, Master Starman. Welcome back. Thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate it. But, yeah, that's what I tried to tell Pixie. It probably... Pixie said you had a really cool ring on. That is the truth. And I was like, oh, it's probably like a clatter ring. And lo and behold, because I was like, I knew you went to Ireland. Wait, did you go to Ireland or did you go to Scotland? No, you went to Ireland, didn't you? I'm like, wait, I can't remember. I did meet somebody. I met somebody over at the summit who was from Scotland, though, so I'm like, wait a second, what if I got it wrong? No. I would love to go to Ireland and or Scotland. I know they're not the same, but as an American, to my American self, they seem to have the same vibe. I'm sure anybody that's from there would be like, they're not the same at all, like, obviously, but regardless, I haven't been to either one of them, so I would just love to go. I don't like this minigame. I can never win. Yeah, they both look so beautiful, right, Rainbow Road? Like, they just have such a... Oh my gosh, get away from me! They both have such a scenic, but, like, recognizable look. And I just know I would have a great time. I just love
As you can see,
anything
when two people are relaxing on the bed,
Europe, regardless.
fire starts, and we're catching on fire. What? What?
Okay, come on now. I just want to go
As
back
you
to
can
Europe.
see,
That's what I'm
when
trying
we
to
are
say.
just
And I
hanging
want to
out
go back
playing
to.
Mario Party 5 and casually talking about Ireland, a fire starts, and MW and Odie's bedroom is catching on
Well,
fire.
let's go. Thank you so much for the biddies, Scott man. You know what did catch on fire for real was this bomb. King Bob-omb, he died again. How could he? Just lurking playing Persona 3? Well, there you go. That's a nice way to unwind. Big Persona 3. It's a doozy. I don't want to have this anymore.
Get up yourself.
Don't mess with King Bomb. I hear he has short fuse.
Yeah, oh, well, thank you, Psycho. Thanks for the biddies. Can you help me up? I just love her gasp at the end. That's my favorite part. What am I doing? Hey, I got Big Lakitu. I don't think I've played this map very much. Just seeing it, I'm like not as familiar with it as the others. Thank you so much, Scott man. Oh my god!
I agree with Psycho. When King Bob-omb has a short fuse, even the toilet catches
Even the
on
toilet
fire.
catches on fire. Thank you so much, Scott man. You're too kind. I love the Zabrag gasp. That's like one of my... You know what it looks like? The Zabrag gasp just looks like it should be, what's it called? This is the wrong word, but like it looks like a universal emote. Like it's that good. Like I feel like it just could it definitely could be one of those like, God, that's not the word for it. You know what I'm talking about. And thank you so much for the follow. Global. That's the word. Global. Oh no, I'm terrible at this too. They always go sour by the time I hit them. This game kind of looks kind of gross though. I love how the hills are looking up at him though. Like, ooh. Ooh! Ooh! You guys suck. You're not even catching the good ones.
Finish!
Well, we lost. Yo, that's some high praise, but I agree. No, it really does. It really looks like a global emote. Like, it's so good. And I don't know if it's supposed to be a specific character that I'm just not familiar with. Probably. But, yeah. Didn't somebody just walk in? Turn of the Drew, you just walked in. I didn't say hi to you yet. Welcome. And yo, you're pretty fierce too. Just so you know. Steals a capsule from... This costs so much. I don't even have any money. I have 8 coins because I am struggling at the moment. I also need to... I think I have to go left, don't I? I have to go left, and I have to get some coins to get back there. Or to get the star, I mean, to buy a star. I've never traveled outside North America. I've traveled outside North America. I went to London. London was actually my first flight. I was talking about this just a couple days ago because when Odie and I flew home, we flew into Detroit and then flew back to Indy from there. But when I was 12, my family took a trip to London to visit my oldest sister who was living there at the time. And our connecting flight, like, technically my first flight was to Detroit, but that's so boring that, like, that wasn't my final destination. It was literally just a connecting flight. So, like, we flew to Detroit and then flew to London from there. So it's like my first time ever being on an airplane was to London because Detroit was kind of like, okay, whoa, a big hill, and then we were on the plane for like almost 8 hours over the ocean. So that was quite an adventure. So much fun. Another place I would love to go back as an adult. And then we also took the Channel to Paris, and we were there for a day. Like a full... we got there, we were there the whole day, and then we like left the next evening. Like, it was such a whirlwind. It was crazy, but it was so fun. And I would love to go back. And this was before Notre Dame burned. I can't believe it caught on fire still. This game is impossible. Yeah, across the pond to Canada! I have been across the pond to Canada. I've never been to Mexico. I feel like a lot of the people I grew up with, they would vacation in like Cancun and stuff a lot. They had a lot of money though, so like, it was just like, their families would go to like Jamaica on spring break, or like, you know, they would go on a cruise for like a 4-day weekend. So I grew up around a lot of privileged people. However, I was not this privileged child that got to go on like all these excursions. That was like the only one, other than like yearly vacations that were roped into also being my national finals for dance. So like, we didn't just go somewhere to go necessarily. We went because we had to for dance, and we made it into our vacation. Yeah, and I got to go to Branson. Oh my god. After I went to Branson, I was like, I don't think I ever want to step foot in the state of Missouri ever again. Like, this was the most boring place I've ever been in my entire life. Like, I cannot. I cannot! It was so bad. I don't know. Unless you, like, go to bed at 5 p.m. and enjoy nothing but country music and sleeping while the sun is still up, I don't see the appeal of Branson. Yes, I will. I've been on the same path like 1,000 times. Sorry, no offense to anybody whose thing is Branson or who grew up there or whatever. Not my thing. Okay, what am I doing? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm gonna land. It's literally back where it started. There's no way anyone's thing is Branson. I'm just trying to give the benefit of the doubt to somebody, you know. I've never traveled anywhere on a plane. I've just been in Australia. Yo, honestly, exploring your own country, though, is a wonder. I didn't really think about what was available in the United States for me to, like, visit and go to much more easily and travel to until I was, like, a young adult and realized, like, oh my god, I can buy a plane ticket and go anywhere without needing my parents' permission or needing to ask anyone's permission. I can just go. And that was when I kind of discovered some of my favorite places, like, when I first went to PAX East, and I was like, I don't know anything about Boston. Like, I hardly know what state Boston's in, because I never think about it. I love the city of Boston. Like, such a fun place, so much culture, so old school. It looks like England. Like, it was just such a, oh, that's why they call it New England, because it literally looks like it, having been someone that's been to London and, like, loved the culture there. But it's a city on an ocean. Like, it's great. I'm absolutely obsessed. And I just didn't think about these things being in the United States. Like, oh, you mean I could just, like, go these places? You know, I love New York City. There's not a city I've been to, like I said, in Tennessee that I haven't liked. So fun. Like, there's just, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. Like, you know, there are many, many places I still have never been. I'm gonna lose this, guaranteed. Because I'm terrible. Also, haha PhD, welcome to the stream. Quincy, your first flight was going to California when I was 1 year old. You don't even remember. There's an article called The Rise and Fall of Branson. Rainbow Road, I feel that. I would love to, like, just at least have, even if I don't, like, visit per se, like, have a connecting flight and, like, just step foot in all 50 states. Like, that would be so fun. And And it's funny, whenever I have had to take a flight that has a connection, I try to go to like an airport I've never been to. Unless it's like tight and I don't want to have like difficulties, whatever. But on the way home, it's like, oh, let's go to this airport because that sounds fun. Do I have to? No, I don't. I don't think so. Okay. Anyway, Branson's in Missouri. There's a reason Missouri sounds like misery, and it's because of Branson. That's why. So if you didn't know, now you do. It's amazing. So, I would love to go to Australia. I'd love to go to Austria. I want to go to Vienna so badly because I'm obsessed with Marie Antoinette, and I would love to see the royal history that is there firsthand. You know. Surgery! Haha, I have to have surgery on my thumb. So I'm currently in the midst of a post-surgery fund to cover my rent and my bills while I can't stream as frequently, since streaming is what I do for a living, and Odie can't legally work right now since he's still waiting on his green card because the government's taken their sweet time. So that's the reality of my life. So that's what that means, anybody who's wondering, by the way. But yeah, and it's so soon. Like, I was looking at my planner today and I'm like, this is less than 2 weeks away. Like, I'm not ready. But like, I'm never gonna be ready. And I'm kind of upset because I realized today, I'm like, oh, it's like, we're getting into wedding season, and I get so inspired to crochet stuff during wedding season, like florals, and like, I love to make like crocheted flower arrangements and just fun stuff as gifts at this time, and it's like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to do anything with this hand. You know, this is why I made all the centerpieces that you see displayed kind of right here for my wedding, because it was like, it was so fun, and I was like so inspired to make all these pieces and have like an actual project to work for. No, you stole my ice cream. Stolen. Oh no! Okay. I love this minigame, but I'm terrible at it sometimes. Like, I have like the worst luck with it. Look at them! They have like 14 scoops, I only have 4! Stole my mint!
Finish!
Peach, you have way too much ice cream. I'm so upset. Thank you, haha. Yeah, it's coming up. It's not next week, but the week after. So, I know, the struggle of being a crafty person and then not being able to use your hand. I know. It sucks. I don't think any animal anywhere could ever scare me because I love animals so much. Like, I want to see all the animals in their, you know, doing their thing. Now, I don't necessarily need to encounter an animal in the wild and be threatened with my life, but why would I put myself in that position? I would not do that. So, anyway, I'm gonna continue to throw these capsules, because why not? Really, haha, that's kind of fun. Yo, I didn't mention this either, but oh god. Other than whatever is in my throat right now that is tickling my throat. Wait, can I go this way? Oh, what? All the way over there. Okay, hold on, I do need to look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4 red, or 1, 2, 3, 4 blue. Let me go up. What? Let's go! Yo, Broke Betty coming through. Okay, so anyway, I have a music video that I'm editing together from the St. Jude Summit, and my end goal for surgery was originally 1,000. However, I think I'll release this video at 800 and just say, I think I'm just gonna call my goal 800 because of how quickly the surgery is approaching, and I want to do my St. Jude campaign, and that's obviously funds that are going towards St. Jude, not towards myself. So I think I've just decided that my end goal is going to be 800 instead of 1,000 because that should be enough to cover everything anyway. But if we reach that amount, that's when I'm planning to release that music video to you guys. So there you go. Little fun, like, secret incentive, if you will. But seriously, I appreciate everybody who has given to the post-surgery fund. It really immensely helps my stress level and is just going to make me not feel so burdened as I'm healing. Because I'm a big baby and I know that I'm going to be like, oh, I can't do any of the things I like right now. This sucks. So thank you for at least making my needs help. Thank you for helping me to meet my needs for a living. I did not do this as well as I normally do at all. Yikes, that was not good. That's what I mean, you have koalas, kangaroos, wallabies. All the cuties. All the little guys. I love all animals. I especially love koalas, though. God, I'm like winning this by nothing. Oh, I love cats. Wild or domestic, I love them.
Finish!
I barely had enough to beat the hard CPUs, luckily, but it was a journey for sure. Alright, I'm getting back on track. Who has 100 coins? Dang. Waluigi? How did he get so rich? Oh wait, it's not Waluigi. Peach? How did Peach get so rich? All that ice cream. I don't know. That's the only way I can explain it. I'm a fan of bulbous kitties as well. That little girl. She loves it. Excuse me, sorry. I won a little keychain. One of the days I raided Teeksta, who is Australian. She was doing a giveaway in the chat and I just happened to win and I got to pick a prize and I picked it's a little koala keychain that has a vest on that says I heart Australia. It's so cute. I was like, oh my god, this is such a touristy thing to pick, like something that you would never buy for yourself if you lived there, but like it's such a fun little thing, the little memento to have from there if you don't. So that was the prize I chose. I just got it in the mail recently too because Australia is like about as far away as you can get from here. I think at the St. Jude Summit, there was at least one person there from Australia, and I want to say their flight was like 30 hours total, like with connections and everything. Like, insane. They were all from different countries. Yes, like the last table, which, God, I wish I met all of these people day 1 instead of day 3. But, or day 2, technically. Day 3 was travel, so it felt like a week within those 2 days. Like, it really did. It felt like from the dinner the first night, or even just getting there the first afternoon until, like, dinner the next night. That felt like an entire week worth of events. But anyway, I wish I'd met all of the girls that we ended up sitting with on the final day, like the final dinner. Because they were all much more my vibe and my kind of people. Because I'm pretty... I don't know. I just have, like... a lot of thoughts on some of the crowd that was there. But anyway, I think every single one of these girls was from a country other than the United States. And hopefully we get the opportunity to raid some of them, because I did follow a couple of them. the one who I actually know the username of, and she actually was from the US. I do know that she was from the US. Rainbow Road! Let's go! Thank you so much for the support. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you very, very much.
We're having a party under the sea on a Friday night. Thanks for continuing to make such fun content.
Oh,
MW.
thank you so
Red
much,
Heart
Rainbow
Tropical
Road.
Fish Dolphin.
Thank you, Rainbow Road. You got Bobo. Dun, 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 dun. I gotta give you all the pogs, some bubbles, some pizza. I'm gonna give you some bops too, because why not? Thank you so much for that donation. I really appreciate it. So very much appreciated, Rainbow Road. Thank you for being part of this community, always. But one of the girls that, and this was the only person, she was so sweet. She was the only person who came up to me and like sat down and asked me about myself and like who I was and what I do. I feel like most of the other conversations I had with people that didn't lead anywhere, I was like, oh, what do you do? And then it was like they just talked about themselves forever and never asked me one question, which kind of paints a picture of a person, you know? So I was like, okay, you know, there were a couple people that like, you know, you bounce off of some people. You ask them and then they ask you, you know, it's just like, that's fine. But there were oddly a weird amount of people that I tried to like get to know and tried to ask about themselves that like literally just wanted to talk about themselves all day long and did not give two craps who I was, that just as long as I was listening. So this was like the only person that sat down and really was like, what do you do? Like, what do you like? And we definitely talked about, you know, the whole Nintendo universe and how we're like, I don't know what it is, but for whatever reason, I just love Nintendo stuff. Her name is, her username is Mac and Cheese, please. So hopefully we get the chance to rate her because she was super sweet. And she was also one of the most well-mannered there. She was in my tour group and I feel like, we were like some of the only ones that were like asking a lot of questions. I was like, okay, good. She's asking questions too. It's not just me. Or she's asking all of the questions I want to ask too. Like, it just kind of felt like that. But, anyway. Yeah, it was super nice to meet her, and, I followed, like, several of these people. I cannot remember their usernames, so I'm sure I'll have to look in, like, my follows to be like, oh, and hopefully we'll get the opportunity to raid some of them. But that's the hot goss. But anyway, most of these girls were not from the US, and one was from Scotland, one was from the UK. I didn't catch where some of the others were from, but they had accents. They were not from here. You've actually been to Mac's channel before? You even got a Christmas oh my god, I can't read. Postcard from her once. She's super sweet. It's like, okay, I like this person. It's like, I like her. But yeah, she was super nice. I met a couple of other really nice, like, down-to-earth streamers. One's username, I know his, is Leonard18. I think he's live, like, literally right now. I think he went live right before I did tonight, so if he's still streaming later, maybe we'll raid him. But he was super nice. What was the other guy's username? That I can't remember.
I remember talking to you.
Or the other two guys. There were two more guys. And one, I knew his real name and not his username.
There was Leonard18.
That was it. Ronnie Crazy was like one of the other guys we talked to on the first night that was super cool. Ronnie Crazy, Leonard18. We talked to both of them the first night, and then the last night I talked to Mac and Cheese, please, and oh my god, I can't remember his username. Nunskis, right? Yes. Okay. I was like, I knew his real name and not his username, so I don't know. But anyway, if you've ever heard of any of these people, they're all super fun and super cool in person. Very down to earth and very nice and likable. So, anyway. Oh, now I remember. The creator from Scotland, because she had a really clever name. Her name's like, Don't Rach Quit, because her name is Rach. I think it's Don't Rage Quit is her username. It might be just Rage Quit. I don't know. I can't remember now. Don't Rage Quit. They were all super nice though, so. I want the goss on the people who weren't likable. Let me just say, because I don't know literally the usernames of anybody, but I just want to say for the record that if you're at a charity summit/event, maybe your focal point shouldn't be how drunk you can get the first night and how many drink tickets you can get from moi, because I'm not going to give them to you. I'm going to throw them in the garbage right in front of you because you're clearly not there for the right reason, or you're just, like, not mature enough. Getting trashed should never be your priority. So that's my hot goss without, like, getting super, like, wow, this person. Because honestly, I don't even know. I don't even know these people's, like, names or anything. But I was like, there was definitely a crowd there that was just like, that's cringy. Like, come on now. You gotta have manners and be, like, respectful. Like, if you're going to, like, a rave, you were invited to be a go-go dancer at a rave and, like, get down and go crazy, like, sure. But you were invited to a children's hospital to learn more about the cause that you're raising money for. Maybe getting trashed shouldn't be your #1 goal. And then complaining about how hungover you are the next day. That's just a little bit disrespectful to me. I think I put this down. This is my own burn right here. What? That's not fair. I burned myself right past the star. And it's like, they gave us drink tickets. I didn't use any of mine because first day I had the runs from Taco Bell. Actually, that wasn't even the first day. It was the night before. Too much information, but I keep it real. So I was like, do not have Taco Bell the night before the trip. You will be on the toilet and then be like, why did I do this to myself the next afternoon? So the first night we were there, I was like I was really picky about what I ate and very like conscious about how much I was putting in my body because I just wanted to have like kind of comfort food that was easy on my stomach. So I did not have anything to drink, even just like a glass of wine or anything. I just did not do that. And the last night we got drink tickets. I didn't do it either. I didn't do it that night either because I was like, I'm not. But regardless, like 1 or 2 drinks, they had like their own specific cocktail. Like, that's just meant for fun. That's not so you can get trashed or get wasted and like party dumb. So I'm like, some of these people need to like up their maturity level when it comes to situations like this. Like, I just don't get it. So that's the hot goss. That's the hot goss, you guys. Did they have beans though? They had beans. When I went back to Taco Bell, yes. It was a miracle. I cannot believe that they said they ran out of beans. How does Taco Bell run out of beans? But the beans were a mistake because I did pay for it. So sucks. So dumb. Anyway. Yeah, so do not go to Taco Bell the night before a trip because you might have diarrhea and it might not be the most fun. So, yay. You know what was fun, though? I've never flown Delta before. And we were on a big enough jet. The only other plane I've ever been on like this was Air Canada. They had like little screens in front of each seat. Most planes that I've ever been on, there's no screen in front of anyone. But you got to pick what movie you wanted to watch. So I picked Legally Blonde because, like, come on, we got to pick Legally Blonde here. It's just a fun time. And I think the epitome of my life, especially in the gaming community, like, even this weekend, I felt like Elle Woods when she gets to Harvard, and they're like, tell us a little bit about yourself, and everybody's spiel is like, I'm a doctor of 12 different things, and the one guy's dewormed orphans in Somalia, and the other girl's like, raised all this money for lesbians against drunk driving, and the other guy claims he has like an IQ that's beyond anyone's IQ ever. And then I'm like, hi, I'm a Gemini vegetarian and I am really into fashion and blah blah, like none of the like stereotypical stuff. So it was very much a mood. I was like, okay, yes, I can vibe with this. Oh, so anyway. But yeah, I turned on Legally Blonde, and I didn't get to finish it, so I actually ended up watching the entire thing on the way back. Because we had 2 flights, one had the screen and the other did not. So I'm like, whoa, I didn't get to finish the movie, no! Not like I've never seen it before, you know. Okay, how... I keep landing on nothing but red spaces. Stupid. I just feel like like 1 out of every 5 times I go to Taco Bell, it ends in a party with it ends with a party in the bathroom. That's usually the Taco Bell saga. But yeah, that was kind of my thought, Master Starman. Like, I get it. Like, it's dinner the night before. Like, it wasn't. Most of the events outside of like touring the hospital itself were at the hotel. But like, that's just not why you're there. Come on. Yeah, thanks for spilling the hot goss right before I have to leave. No, good night, Bree. You're probably already gone by now, but thank you for being here. But yeah, I think, well, the thing is, like, this flight was not super long. It's probably about an hour. So like, if you watch a 90-minute movie, like, if you immediately start watching it when you sit down, then you might finish it by the time, like, all the process of everybody, like, boarding, and the whole, like, look at your safety card, all that fun stuff, landing, taxiing, all that, you know, incorporated. But yeah, it was only like an hour, so it wasn't a super long flight. I just don't feel like, most jets I have been on have been like large enough for that, or even offer that kind of service, unless you are on a really long flight, like across the ocean or something. Because I've flown to California, and that's like a 3-hour flight, and I've never had the entertainment. What are we missing here? Okay, nothing. I was like, imaginary gunk. So, on the last, while I was we were stuck in the Detroit airport forever because our pilot, I think, called in. They were like, oh, we don't have a pilot for your plane, sorry. So we ended up getting delayed like an hour, and our flight was already late. Like, we weren't even supposed to land until like after 11 p.m. and we ended up, once the on-call pilot got there, we ended up getting home a little after midnight, or landing a little after midnight. I don't think we walked into the door home until like 1 a.m. But anyway, regardless, I was like, I need some entertainment, so I bought, and I also tweeted this, but I bought Cosmopolitan magazine and watched Legally Blonde, and it was very much a mood, since that magazine is like all throughout the movie too. I was like, oh wow, this fits. Well, how fun is it that I'm riding this dolphin that takes me 1,000 miles away from where I was trying to go? No. Anyway. But yeah, Legally Blonde is always a good comfort movie, I think, especially after a long day. But yeah. Yeah, exactly. Why would someone get drunk on an event day and then complain about it, like, the next day? Like, oh, I'm so hungover. Like, yeah, it's your own fault. Like, what are you doing? No, screens are not common, I swear. Oh my gosh, C9Cage, thank you so much for the raid. Shout out to the raiders. And shout out to C9Cage, just was playing Mario Party Superstars. Hope you had a great time. Thank you so much, Cage. Hashtag brand new winners. You'll love it. I hope you had a great stream. If anybody is new here, I'm MadameWario. I'm a Nintendo variety streamer for the most part. Very partial to Mario Party. Sometimes you'll see me playing The Sims 2 or Toontown as well, or just talking because I love to chat. So thank you so much for bringing your community over here, C9, and welcome on in. Oh my god, this little shy guy on the swing is so precious. Sorry, I was like scrolled up in the chat, so I'll have to go back so I can catch up. Because I'm a little behind, you guys. Can't help it. Ooh, that's like a record. I'd never get him in that fast. Okay, so, yeah, I've never flown on Delta. It's not common. Like, I usually fly Southwest, and you do not get little screens in the seat in front of you. That's just not a thing that I've ever seen. But yeah, I've never flown Delta. I watched Encanto on the screen going to DC last year. You haven't successfully gone to the bathroom if a party does not ensue. Exactly. But anyway, I watched like half of Zootopia once on a flight from Toronto to DC going to MagFest. Zootopia and Encanto were both, I mean, Encanto like came out last year, but, or technically 2 years ago now, not really, but it came out in what, like 2021? I saw both of those for the first time, last year though. Am I going to do another stream on YouTube, or is that not something you like, just wondering? I won't say like, oh no, I'm not going to. I don't have any plans at the moment, especially since, especially with my thumb surgery coming up, I'm just gonna stick to Twitch because it's easier. I haven't really quite figured out exactly what I want to do with YouTube streaming, if that's something I want to incorporate into my schedule or not. Just because, based on the survey that I kind of used as a guideline for everything that I put together for my streams this year, it didn't seem like a high priority. It seemed like most people wanted Twitch and were comfortable on Twitch. A lot of people said either, but there was more of a pull for Twitch is what I'm trying to say. So I didn't dislike streaming on YouTube by any means. It's just a little bit more bare bones. So I don't know. I don't really have a good answer because I don't know exactly what I plan to do with YouTube streaming. If I want to keep some things like exclusive to YouTube, that might be kind of fun. I just haven't really figured that out yet for myself. So sorry I don't have a better answer. Your flight to Phoenix, you had to use your phone or mobile device to watch movies. No built-in screen. Weird. I mean, I probably that's probably been offered on a flight. Wow. Flight before, and I just didn't do it. Also, Trackstar, happy Friday. How did we both punch again? I swear I didn't even push a button the first time. Really weird. But, man, we were so close. Sorry, I'm still scrolling. How do I feel about AI backgrounds? I'm not even sure, I'm not for sure what you're referencing, lovely kin. Like on my stream, you mean? I'm not sure what you're talking about. You might have to clarify for me. I feel like every time I've looked into a Delta flight, going back to this, they're just way more expensive than other flights. And like, I love Southwest because you get 2 free checked bags, so you never have to worry about like, what if I have more bags on the way back than on the way there? Especially for places that you're traveling that you're gonna have a longer stay in the first place. I'm usually bringing a lot of gifts with me and stuff wherever I go, whether it's to see family or friends. And if it's like a week-long stay, I'm gonna have a lot of clothes, especially in the winter, like when you have to layer up or have bulky clothes to begin with. So I feel like I'm always flying Southwest, and Delta's like always a more expensive version with less perks, so I just never end up doing it. But anyway. Did I create my YouTube channel banner? I did not. That was created by... The person is credited on my YouTube channel. And I feel like if I don't read it from the channel, I'm gonna say the wrong username by accident. So... I can find out who that is, though, because I want them to get credited. Yes! The banner was by Leaf Penguin Returns. So Leaf Penguin Returns designed that banner. So shout out to them, because they did an amazing job, and this was just like a gift that they gave to me. They were like, here, I made this banner for you. Feel free to use it. And I was like, oh my god, thank you so much! I thought it was super cute, though. But yeah. Anyway. I prefer Twitch because I love being able to interact with streamers. I feel like it's tougher. It is tougher to do on YouTube. I think that's why I'm a little bit more inclined to use Twitch in the first place, just because I really love all the, like, the system with alerts and, you know, there's an alert for everything, whether you follow, donate, give bits, raid, whatever. You know, it's more than just about, like, hey, this person's, like, donating bits or money, but, like, the fact that it kind of allows for more recognition of those who are also, like, part of the community, whether they do things that don't cost any money, follow, raid, whatever. Okay, I'm just gonna run away. No. Oh my god, he's after me! He's after me! Ah! Ah! Everybody's over here. Ah! How could ye? You made us all tie. I would have won. Peach made me lose. Anyway. I think that, I think it would be a good idea to do one exclusive type of streaming on YouTube. Personally, I feel like I could get behind that a lot easier. Whereas most, like, variety content I feel makes more sense on Twitch. But, finally, yes, let's go! Okay. But anyway, I just like the interaction and the, you know, I haven't added any new alerts since, like, last year, which is not a huge deal, but it's just easier to do. It's easier to implement that kind of stuff. So... yeah. Oh, for magazines. This isn't something I'm familiar with, Lovelykin, so honestly I don't really have an opinion, because I didn't know this was a thing. You can incorporate alerts on YouTube, however I like Twitch personally because of the emotes are better. You can incorporate them, it's just a different system, so it's like a different setup, which isn't the end of the world by any means. It's just, you know, when you're used to streaming on one platform, it definitely does shake it up to suddenly be on a different platform doing different things. But, you know, maybe I'll have to try it with, like, a specific game or a specific type of stream. Like, it would have been fun maybe to use, oh, Julie, my goodness, that birthday girl. It would have been maybe fun to do the Just Dance streams on YouTube. I mean, I don't know that it would be any different, but it is a little bit more bare bones setup just because of the type of game that it is. Because that's the kind of game where you're likely more interested in seeing the streamer doing the dance than watching the screen of the game that is showing you how to do the dance, you know what I mean? So the content of the game isn't necessarily as dominant. Does that make sense? I don't know, but... And then also, like, the whole music thing. The music thing's gonna get tricky either place, but... I don't know. Some days I feel like there is less risk on YouTube just because of how weird Twitch can be. Why am I not speeding up? Okay. him. I think I watched Slim play this earlier today. Except on top 100. So I'm like, oh, this is not the first time I'm seeing this today. Why are you having like a seizure? Stop it. Okay.
Hi, Julie. You got those curly toes.
I'm terrible at this minigame if I'm one of the 3 players. I can sometimes win if I'm the 1 player, like right now, but how do they all have 1 more star than I do? But yeah, I think that just at this point, because I've been streaming on Twitch for so long now, it's been like, what? God, I can't. 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2. You know, we're going on 7 years of doing this regularly. I mean, really, it's been like a little over 6, but it's been over 6, I'll just say that. Over 6 years of streaming regularly on Twitch. That I think I would need like a good reason to abandon for YouTube. I wouldn't abandon just, and I know that's not what you're asking anyway, but I just think that YouTube is a good backup to have and like something to experiment with. Technically, I've been streaming since like probably 2012, really, but not on Twitch because Twitch wasn't a thing yet, and it wasn't easy to use in the beginning. My fellow Let's Players, we always used Ustream, and then we used like early days of Justin TV, and then it became Twitch TV. But it was like a once, twice a year kind of thing where I would, you know, I streamed on Halloween every year, and sometimes that was it. Maybe I would have one other event in the year. You know, it wasn't like, oh, I'm constantly on here. So I didn't make the jump to like mainly be on Twitch over YouTube until 2017. January of 2017, so I start I guess I start new stuff in January always, because that's when I started my YouTube channel too. New year, new fun thing to do. So, yo, Ustream was a fun time. I liked Ustream. But again, it was like very early days streaming. Yeah, maybe I could do Jilly Cam. I've thought about doing Jilly Cam. My only worry right now is I've tried to use my Elgato camera, which is the main like webcam that I use. Wow, this bun looks super weird. It looked a lot better earlier. I'm sorry for my weird looking hair. But I tried to do, I love that little cheap in there. I tried to do simultaneous Elgato camera and Razer camera, my old webcam, and my Razer did not want to function at the same time, which I think is a CPU issue. That's something I need to like really look into, because Jilly's always right there. We could just have the camera focused like a zoom in of right there and it would be great. Because Jilly always takes her position when I stream. This sucks. I got him. I got him on the last one. Yeah. Had several streamers that I watch via Ustream and Twitch on PlayStation Live. On the Vita. Good times. The good old Vita. Oh man. Yeah, that was really close. But we got him. We got him in the end. I should probably also check the turn count because I probably need to, Oh, okay. Well, we're a little bit overdue for a break, but, I'll play one more turn and then we'll take a quick little break so you guys can... Oh no! I was so close! So you guys can stretch your legs or get a drink or something, because I do need to, reheat my tea, and I wouldn't mind stretching my legs as well, because I still am... I feel like I got some good sleep last night, but it's like that skip... it's what I call skip day. When you have a big weekend, or week in my case, say you have a really busy few days, where they're like jam-packed or you're traveling or whatever, and say you get back on Sunday, it's like Monday you're typically fine, it's Tuesday that's like, whoa, suddenly I'm dead. So I feel like I'm still feeling the skip day grogginess of like, wow, I did a lot, earlier this week. I did a lot a day and a half ago, or whatever. You're so mean! That was supposed to be my star, Waluigi! How could ye? So I think I could benefit from a good stretch after this turn. What kind of minigame was that on? The sun? It was the sun! Yeah, that skip day feel. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's never the next day, it's always the day after that you feel the most exhausted. Post-con, post-trip, post-holiday weekend. Which button is this? I think I watched Slim play this earlier too on Top 100. I just haven't seen the Top 100 versions of games in a while. So it was interesting to see them. No way! I definitely pushed it 3 more times. Lies, lies, lies. That pause cost me, I guess. Okay, well on that note, I'm gonna take a quick break to reheat my tea and stretch my legs. I'll be back in just a few minutes. So take this moment to get yourselves something to help get cozy, and I will be right back, you guys.
Party in the bathroom. Doritos chip.
Hey guys, welcome back to, what is this, Mario Party 5. We are about 23 turns in, and we're in 4th out of 4, so it's going real well. Anyway, hey guys, welcome back. Sorry, I had to. Good evening, Psyduck. I just love this Psyduck puppet, like, he's the cutest. And I also have Marshtomp, but I thought I'd bring out a Psyduck moment for you all, because why not? So, hello. Gosh, what were we doing? Okay. Anyway, here we go. Now we're back on track. I have a lot of coins, but I need 2 more stars to be in first. But yeah, he's the cutest. He's still available from Pokemon Center, so if you like Psyduck, Marshtomp, Quagsire, or Slowpoke, they all 4 have puppets available on Pokemon Center right now, and they're like $25 each, so their dollar amount is large enough to get you free shipping. Which, speaking of large dollar amounts, Psycho Nacho Man, are you kidding me? Party in the Bathroom, Doritos chip, $69 donation. I feel like so much of the post-surgery fund, Psycho, has been from your generous heart. Thank you so very much. Can we get all the Psychos in chat? All the chips, all the Doritos. Thank you so much. We are just less than $18 shy of that $800 goal. Seriously, thank you so very much. I really appreciate it, and all of this funding is going to help me so much in my recovery to not stress about paying rent, bills, buying food, while not being able to stream as regularly while I recover, because I really don't know what to expect. While I am planning to stream, I don't know how frequent or how soon after surgery I'm going to be able to stream. I don't know any of that, so and I'm a worrier. I can't help it. I try not to be, but at the end of the day, like, I stress. And so thank you so much for alleviating this stress, or helping to alleviate it. Thank you, Psycho. All the love to you. Thank you very much for your generosity. Alright, let's get back to the game. Thank you so much for the party in the bathroom. That Jilji, she didn't move at all. She's just enjoying her birthday snooze. She did give me kisses, though. I did go up to her and get some kisses. Alright, I was poisoned, so I could only move 4 spaces. Riding this dolphin into... What are the names of these dolphins? Do they have names? Like in the credits of Mario World? By the way, that lo-fi Mario World song was a bop that was playing when I came back. Just Dolphin, that's it? I mean, like, I love that the shark's name is Sushi. Oh my god, Scottman, thank you so much!
As you wish, sir.
Oh my gosh.
20 beats your 5.
Yo,
Remember,
we
everyone,
made
20 beats
it!
your 5.
20 beats your 5. There's the goal. Let's go. Thank you so much for hitting the $800 goal, Scott, man. So much appreciated. Thank you so very much. Wow, thank you guys so much for over $800 of support to the post-surgery fund just to help me recover. I really can't thank you enough. Seriously. And that means you're gonna get that St. Jude music video! Yo, if I can get that rendered tonight, I will totally showcase that on stream tomorrow. If I can't, oh, I forgot that this is like 1-person jumps. No, come on. You're not good at this, Peach. If I... Ah! Oh my god, Peach! This is so much better with real people. Anyway, if I don't have it rendered in time for the stream tomorrow, then I will definitely release it on YouTube because I did not expect to reach this so soon. I'm so sorry it's not ready already. I have the file though. I have it like ready to... I have all the video clips ready to go, so it's not gonna take me long. Thank you so much for all your support. I gotta get that music video out for you guys so you can see everything that I saw in Memphis at St. Jude Play Live. Thank you very much, you guys. Zack Attacker, welcome to the stream. This is one minigame I always forget about. Me too. I also just forget about the functionality of it with the whole, like, hit the block, and then one person hits the block, one person collects the coins, like, which you would think would be a good design, but not with CPUs. It's just terrible with CPUs, because they suck. Yeah, I can't. I cannot even deal with it. Yeah, like you would think like it automatically collects the coins. I know that would like just defeat the entire purpose of the minigame, but I don't know, it just needs a different structure, I think. Just something else that's better. For real, I'm so grateful to all of you for supporting this post-surgery fund. Because I'm just so nervous and this just makes me not have to worry as much, so, you know, thank you so much. Anything from tomorrow is just gonna go towards the same place. I want to make sure that that's known so that you guys aren't like, what's the next thing? Because I'm probably not going to have a next thing until after. But, and before that, next weekend will probably be my St. Jude charity campaign. So that'll be like a different donation goal and everything altogether. But, and since it's a one-day goal, I'll probably have it be smaller than I normally would, a smaller goal, because it's not going to be a month-long thing like it has been in the past. And I also, I want to, what am I trying to say here? I want to have, some milestones, and I want to have the milestones and everything pretty simple too, just so that they're easy for me to deliver on post-surgery. So that's kind of the idea. But I'm excited. I started figuring everything out last night. It's still a project in the works, but it's gonna come up fast. I know that much. And I also, at the St. Jude event, they had the celebration screen where you could enter your username and see how much your community has raised in total over the years. So my first campaign was in 2018. It was a very like spur of the moment thing. I think it was only like a week long, maybe 2 weeks, but it was when I was only streaming like once or twice a week anyway. I think I was streaming Monday and Friday at that point. But regardless, it was a lot shorter time frame. It was like no advertising whatsoever because I just kind of spur of the moment was like, wait, I want to be part of this, but I only have so much time left, so here I go. And then the next year, it was like absolutely unbelievable how much growth had come in like 1 year, just having planned it a little bit better. I don't think we'll ever do better than 20. I shouldn't say that. I was absolutely blown away by the support in the year 2020, which was a very different year for all of us. But it was just amazing, just the support and the growth, and when it's all said and done, it's over $14,000 has been raised for St. Jude, and I think it was 14,000. I'm gonna look at the number because it's on my, hold on, it is on my Twitter, and I should know this number because hello, but if I say it, I'll say it wrong. $14,604.38 is the total that this community has raised for St. Jude, which is amazing. That's like so much money over the years. So I think what I'm gonna do is I want to try and get past 15,000. in one stream, maybe two. You know, and then if anything crazy happens, we get more than that. That's just like the cherry on top. But you know, I want to put a realistic expectation and just do the best I can with the time I have before my surgery. So anyway, that's my plan at the moment. I really like this minigame. But I'm excited. I'm really excited for some of the donation incentives too, because I try to keep them as comically random as possible, with also some returning favorites and assistance from St. Jude themselves, because they are so kind as to send an incentive box every year to help with your campaign, and I got some really nice, really fun pieces this year, so I'm excited. Gamer Snow Yoshi and Lily Lang, welcome to the stream. Hopefully the two of you are doing well on this wonderful Friday. Or Tuesday, that was it, Tuesday and Friday back then. Because I worked on Monday nights. Like, I taught dance on Monday nights. Anyway. Yeah, then I started adding to it because I was working, like, 2 very demanding jobs, very demanding in different ways, like teaching dance all night, going in super early in the morning, for a different job all morning, all day, like, so it was hard. It was a lot harder to find time for myself or find time to stream, and this is nice because this triples all of these spaces. It's not so nice for red spaces, but majority are blue anyway, so it's not as big of a deal. California weather is getting a little hot now. I wish I could say the same here. I am so excited for summer, and we've had kind of a gloomy April where it's been kind of cold. Even like going to Memphis, like it's the South, right? And so it was supposed to be like 10 degrees warm. The week before we went, it was supposed to be, the forecast said it was supposed to be 10 degrees warmer than what it actually ended up being while we were there. And they had like this beautiful pool outside. Didn't get to use it. It was way too cold. I wish. I would have loved for it to be warm enough to go swimming. They didn't have a hot tub either, which, come on, why do these hotels never have hot tubs? That's the only thing I want, okay? I don't even care if there's a pool. I just want a hot tub. No hot tub. They did have a fire pit, but we never had the chance to go down and, like, try and use it. I saw pictures today of other people that had used said fire pit. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, I don't know if this is a good or bad space. Is this the bank space? Woo! Let's go! Okay, I thought it was the bank space, but I wasn't sure, so took the chance. It worked out. I love summer. It's my favorite season, so I'm all for the hot weather. Weather's getting colder in Australia now, like today, where I am, it's raining. Well, you guys are, like, in fall right now. Fall heading into winter, and we are spring heading into summer. Still, in between seasons though, they're never like one temperature. They're always everything from hot to cold and all the weirdness in between. Whereas like winter's typically just cold and summer's typically just hot. But spring and fall can do whatever they want. They can be 85 degrees one day and like 40 degrees the next. So you never know. That's just those in-between seasons though. It's just kind of what you expect. But it's always such a low blow when there's like the tease of like, oh my gosh, it's getting warmer, and then it is freezing the next day. I feel like it just makes it feel colder than what it actually is. Are these disembodied hands? Disembodied hands? That's what I meant to say. I don't know what I actually said when I goofed. What's the name of the master hand? That's it. All the master hands with the big bows dressed up. I thought Master Hand was so cool when I was little. What are you doing? I'm trying to jump this rope! I was like, oh my god, it's the creator. What a fun idea. Oh, what? I lost because he didn't rotate. Koopa Kid was just like, I don't think so. I think I want to lose, you know? I had a pink berry smoothie, speaking of ice cream or frozen yogurt, custard, whatever. I had a pink berry smoothie in the airport. Literally got there right before they closed, and I had a chocolate banana smoothie, which my body was like, why did you do this? Because I'm lactose intolerant, but at that point I was like, I'm going home, and this just sounds way too good, and I'm just gonna suffer because of this. Stupid, but it was good though. Anyway. I prefer hotter weather over colder weather. My friends love going to- oh, see? That's what I mean. Like, I don't even have a beach anywhere near me, but if I did, I would make so many plans for beach trips. Like, I really would. You know how, like, anybody who does live by a beach is like, you say that, but you wouldn't know. Like, this girl would. This girl's different. But yeah, I love the beach. And not to swim in the ocean because of the cold, just to visit and walk there. I mean, you can just lay on the beach and it's a great time. Like, you don't even have to do anything. Now, I'm an ocean person. I do love to get in the water and ride the waves and, you know, but I also love to seashell hunt. I love to, I just love all of it. Like, everything about it I love. So, it's great. This minigame again? This is not one of my favorites. I will say that King Bob-omb does look super cute in this particular game. He kind of has a little bit more of a doll-like appearance. Yo, speaking of dolls, this isn't even doll-related, but it makes me think of dolls. I'm a big fan of Lolita fashion and just that particular style of like Rococo street fashion. And I remember when I was getting into it as a teenager, one of my friends was like, oh, have you ever read the book Lolita? And I was like, no. So I looked it up and I'm like, oh yeah, there's a movie too. And I saw the movie was on Tubi, so I just turned it on. Like, this was like last Sunday. What a disturbing... just a disturbing plot line and concept for a story. It was very hard to watch, and yet I was like, I want to see what happened. Like, I was so waiting for like some weird twist or some revelation that was like, oh, it was all a hoax. No, there was no twist whatsoever. It was just like, okay, it was just disgusting, and then everybody died in the end, and it was tragic. And I'm like, what? What is this? What? I thought there was gonna be like some psychological twist that I either caught on to or missed, and then it got explained, and I was like, oh, it was all like a fantasy from the mental ward or whatever. No. So... don't watch Lolita. It's disturbing and just not worth it because nothing impressive happens in the end. It's just like, oh, what you're seeing is exactly what's happening, and that's it. It's super messed up. Do I have 2 of these now? I need 3 to have whatever happens. Oh. Oh no. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Do I go for broke? Maybe I do. I'm gonna go for broke. Oh wait, I can do coins. Okay. Well, I have a lot of coins, so I'm fine with this risk. I'm fine with this risk. It's good. I'm ready. Yeah, it is very... I noticed it's like romanticized, which my friend that told me about it had to read it for school, and I was just like, anyway, she had to read it for school, and I was kind of like, what is the point of this, though? Like, yay! We did it! Look at the Wario balloon. So cute. Color coordinated. Anyway. I don't understand, but it is what it is. And I was like, why did I choose to watch this very disturbing movie? Oh wait, because I thought there would be some really weird twist at the end now. There's no twist. I'm sorry, Koopa Kid, I just needed the extra star. I hope you can understand. Bum, bum, ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-bow. Anyway. What's up? Anyway, sorry, I just had to. I had to, you guys, I can't. He's so cute and he's so soft. I cannot get over the softness of these, like, fleecy... They feel almost like they should be like a baby toy. They're not, they're puppets. So they're not just like intended for a baby, but like they're that soft where it feels like that. You just bought a Wigglytuff plushie, oh fun! Did anyone get the Snorlax or Togepi Squishmallows in the whopping half hour, possibly less, that they were available? I got the email and I checked to see if they were available. Both were sold out, and then I saw the email had been sent 30 minutes before I actually checked it. I got it, obviously, but I didn't check my email until it had been 30 minutes later. They were all sold out immediately, but I will never get over these puppets. Me neither! They're just so cute! I need to get Marshtomp out here, too. Marshtomp is having a snooze on my bed. Oh, I do love this minigame, though. This is one of my favorites. Looking at right now. X? Oh my god, that was actually kind of tough. Some of these are... you can't tell. What? I don't know what the heck I was looking at then. Okay, this one's really obvious though. I'm probably gonna lose now. I lost to literally all of the CPUs. Which is dumb because if I hadn't, it would have just been a draw and nobody would have gotten anything. I know, I'm surprised they didn't immediately choose to make a Pikachu puppet either. That just seems like something that they'd be like, here's our puppet line, here's Pikachu and friends. But I do kind of like that they give random Pokemon a chance sometimes, like Marshtomp, for example, like mid-evolution, starter, but still, like, not the most popular. Oh, this is not the same. Oh, this is good, though. Okay, I'm gonna use this. Pikachu has a tiny mouth, though, so maybe that's why they're like... all the ones that exist have kind of big mouths, so that's probably what they went by. Like, clearly Psyduck has a big beak, but then, like, Quagsire has that big mouth, Slowpoke obviously has a huge mouth, and then, like, Marshtomp, too, is just like, you know... you gotta get those big mouths, or else it's not worth it. Okay, I have to use Waluigi. I'm so sorry, Waluigi. Excuse me, Waluigi, but you've gotten lucky in times when I should have gotten the star, so... Do I feel bad? I don't know. We'll give Marshtomp some love. Here's Marshtomp. Oh, his mohawk is a little funky. There we go. You need to bend it the other way for a while so it stands up straight. Stands up straight! Stands up straight. Well, you know what? I was standing up straight. They're so cute! He's such a weirdo, too. Like, he just looks like a weird fish. Like, anybody who didn't know Pokemon... Like, my mom knows Pokemon, but she wouldn't know this one. So she would see this and be like, what is that fish thing? But he's so cute! And I love the colors. I love the like pastel orange and blue. And they're all made of that really soft material, like I said. Embroidered. These are definitely like baby safe. Like there's no way. Alright, I might be making a potential comeback here. I gotta see where the star is. Shoot. Man. I wish it was the other way because, first of all, I don't even know what this... Wait, won't that switch me with somebody anyway? I think it does. I'm gonna go the other way just because I want to get the happening star potentially. And... yes? I don't know. Sure. Why would I say no to this when you can get coins from it? I'm not going to the star this route anyway, so might as well collect some coins. And you get 20 from this if you get all of them. Under the sea. Oh no, I missed one! Under the sea. Oh well. But yeah. He creeps you out. No, he's just a baby. He's just so happy. Welcome, Rolly. Welcome to the stream. And how's it going? But yeah. And honestly, the picture on Pokemon Center's website of Psyduck isn't really the cutest, so he was a lot cuter in person. I was kind of like, oh, maybe he's... what if he's kind of weird looking? But he wasn't. He looked pretty good. What the heck is this? What? How could you? Alright, well. Note to self, where is that space on the board? Because I want to try and land on it. Yeah, the big wig. Where was he? Okay, he's in 4th anyway, like who cares? Well, good thing I didn't go... Well, it would have switched me anyway, it wouldn't have mattered, but... Anyway. Beans? I don't know if that's how you say it or if you literally just say all the letters, but welcome to the stream and to the chat. Be in or bin, welcome. And yo, Mario movie, let's go! Looking forward to the live action Little Mermaid next month. Me too. There are a lot of movies coming out now that I'm looking forward to. There was a good lull for several months where there was nothing that I was like excited for except the Mario movie, which was like way out. And now there's all kinds of stuff coming out. There's like multiple movies. But Mario movie was a lot of fun. I will go ahead and say, because I am releasing my podcast with all the details about the Mario movie after this anyway, so you'll get to know all of my in-depth thoughts on it. I will say I liked it a lot. I enjoyed it. I really liked the movie, but I didn't love it, and I wanted to love it so badly. But I obviously in my podcast have all the reasons why it's a like versus a love. But I did enjoy it a lot. I enjoyed it enough to go see it again and look for like more details. And I did love the music for sure. I agree with that, Lovely Ken, wholeheartedly. Such a good soundtrack. I want to buy the soundtrack. I need to just buy the soundtrack for myself to have because it's such a bop. Like so well done, but yeah, I really wanted to love it and I just liked it. And I'm like, oh. But I still enjoyed it. I enjoyed it enough to go see it twice, and it was fun to go see twice, because then the second time through you're kind of just looking for like Easter eggs and things you didn't notice the first time, or in Odie's case, he had to go to the bathroom during it the first time because we got there early and had like huge sodas, so he's like, no, I gotta go. So he was able to see the part that he missed, but yeah, it's just... Don't get me wrong, it's a good movie, it's a fun time, go see it, you'll enjoy it, especially as a Mario fan. but it didn't do as much as I thought it was going to. You should have held it! Yo, I was about to pee my pants by the end of the credits, because I was like, it was getting way too close to the ending for me to go to the bathroom. I'm like, oh god, that's so, like, my bladder is so full! Those credits could not roll fast enough. Like, I had to go, but I did not want to miss anything, so I suffered! I chose to suffer! And I felt done running out in the credits and coming back, so I did not do that either. But, you know. Has anyone seen the Dungeons and Dragons movie? My sister-in-law, Zenonia, went to see it, and she said she really liked it. It was really funny, and that if you like any kind of nerdy, like, culture, as we all do, you'll get a kick out of it, you'll enjoy it. And I was like, okay, well, maybe Odie and I need to see that one then, just for fun. Like, why not? I'm sure I would like it. I don't play D&D, but I think it would be a fun... It's still in a nerdy realm, like, I can appreciate that. I really want to see, Dear God, is it Dear God? God, I never get the title of this right, but Hello God, It's Me, Margaret. I really want to see that. I think that came out today, maybe. I feel like that came out literally today. Ooh, let's go, baby!
Finish!
Sorry, Koopa Kid got wrecked. I want to see that. I want to see the live-action Little Mermaid. I want to see the Barbie movie. There's another movie I want to see that I've talked about on here. One is slipping my mind. I don't know. I got lucky that time. Yay! Coin shower! Alright. So, I'm curious to see how the bonuses worked out. I am leading right now. But it's still anyone's game, because we're all pretty close. Dang, I have the most coins by 6, 169. Okay. Minigame star. I was like, I'm not totally confident, so I'm not gonna be like, wow, that's me, but lo and behold, there we are. Okay, good. Did better than I thought I did. Coin start for sure. Like, there's no, I don't think anybody passed my coin count at the moment, so. What? Peach? I was jebaited. The one that I was confident in is the one that I did not get. And this one, quite a few people landed on that mana ray happening space, so I'm not totally confident in this either. I did try in the end. And I got it! Woo! Let's go! Yeah, immediately goes to another player. Joke's on me, no. Oh my gosh, okay, good. I am excited. That means we had the comeback that I was hoping for, because we were not doing so hot for a while. I mean, not that we were doing badly, but we were like a step behind everyone for like most of the game. So if those bonuses had gone differently, we would have lost, like, probably. Yay! Big win! We are the Dream Star! We're the dream of Under the Sea. Under the Sea, Julie. It's like, that's great. Legend of the Seven Stars. Let's go. Yay! We love a comeback. We do! We love a good comeback. Okay, well that's exciting. Alright, I want to see this number, because what? 173! She only had 4 more than I had. I never saw her. I didn't pay enough attention to her coin count, I guess, because I really thought she had like 120 something as her highest. Well, it didn't matter in the end. It was fine. I wasn't going for a clean sweep. I was just going for the win. Minigames was fairly close. I mean, it only came down to like 2 minigames between me and second place. And happening... Oh my god, if I had not gone for the happening space and instead tried to go towards the star and get warped with somebody else, I would not have been the only one to get this. I don't know that it would have made a difference. I would have tied... Okay, so Peach wouldn't have gotten one though, so maybe that wouldn't have made a difference. But you never know how things can go. So better safe than sorry. There you go. Worked out. I'm excited. Yay! Alright, so we're going to play Card Party now because it's a really fun little side game. in Mario Party 5. It's exclusive to Mario Party 5. I really wish they would add it into a new Mario Party, or if they make like Superstars 2, this would be a fun side mode to have in there. But it's gonna be in bonus mode with Mamar. Yeah. Oh no. Anyway, Card Party is awesome, and it has a great music. It's a fun time. So we're gonna go ahead and get into that. I love the side modes a lot in Mario Party 5. Yeah, like, this is my favorite of the side modes, but I have friends who've been like, oh my god, the side modes were like, I like that better than the actual game, or these are some of my favorite side modes in any Mario Party. I think they're just well done. Okay, so we don't need to hear the rules. We'll go ahead and do standard. There really isn't a huge difference between any of these. They come down to luck, regardless, or lack thereof. And you don't get to choose, so I'm gonna let the CPUs just pick for themselves. This doesn't have as many options as regular mode either. The only returning opponent is Waluigi, so we'll take it. Anyway, it would have been kind of fun if we got all new people. Alright, Wario, pick a card. I'm gonna pick number 4. And that's true, Lovelykin. I agree with that. I feel like what's missing from current Mario Parties are the side modes like this. Although, Super Mario Party did do a great job, I think. Super Mario Party has, like, all those, like, fun, like, Toad's Fun Room or whatever the heck it's called, Rec Room. Those are all great, and I love the band, like the marching band mode, but there weren't a ton of, like, they didn't really do much justice with the side modes in Superstars, I don't think. They could have done a lot better. I wish that those had been, like, remade modes from previous games. Like, I think they could have done a lot better with that. Mario Party 8... even, I don't think the side modes are super strong. They're just kind of like, look at these Wii, what I call, you know, Wii Sports at home versus, like, just play Wii Sports. Like, it came with your Wii, like, it's better than this. Or Mario Kart at home. Like, it's all, like, weird side modes that aren't as good as other games. 9 and 10, I can't really say because I, like, hardly have played those games anyway. But, like, I don't know if they actually have decent side modes. But I did think that Super Mario Party did a great job with the side modes, because I really enjoy those too. Every time I play that game, I'm like, well, time to show off this other stuff, because it's a lot of fun. But yeah, I feel like on the GameCube they really nailed the side modes in general. Like, let's just get those remade in the next Superstars edition. I'm all about that sequel, you know? I just want more stuff like this. And I want Mushroom Medic. That's the other thing I want. Mushroom Medic, bring it back. What a specific thing, though. They're probably not going to bring that back. That's way too specific. Yeah, we don't mention 9 and 10. We really don't. You know, no offense to anybody who loves those games. I understand the love and the nostalgia behind any game. It doesn't matter. But for me, it being a, like, Mario Party 1 was my first Mario Party game because I was there for it when it released. Like, I was 8 years old. It was the heyday of the time. 9 and 10 just don't do justice to the system for me, but whatever. Anyway. Let's see. The side modes in this game are ice hockey and beach volleyball. Both are in Superstars as, like, side modes? Oh, your volleyball definitely is. You're right. Ice hockey is? I guess I just, like, don't play those modes ever. I forgot that volleyball was in it. But I'm talking more like this kind of stuff. Like, you know, like, I wish that, I wish in Superstars I would love if they had like Card Party, and then if they had like a minigame stadium or Pot of Skills like remade. That would have been so fun to like see that in a remade version. I don't know. And Pearl Hunt, or as we like to say, Pearl Jam. I don't know. Those are some of my favorites, but let's go! Okay. Yay! I don't know. I like these modes better. That are more than just like one specific thing. But I do know people that like loved beach volleyball on this game. Again, not what I usually play, but like, is it as good in Superstars? I don't know, because I've only played it like once and I was terrible at it, but oh, yay! I get a mushroom! This is a long turn. How did I roll so much? What was I doing? There we go. Okay. A Mario Party, wow. Connoisseur. I can't speak. I'm trying to enunciate and it's not working. A minigame island would have been a lot of fun too. But I guess, like, they didn't want to only showcase stuff from, like, the first Mario Party game, which is fine, I get it. But to do, like, an extended minigame island, or even minigame coaster, like, extended with what was in Superstars would have been fun. But there's still room for growth, especially because I feel like that's just the perfect kind of game for them to release a sequel to anyway. At this point, I don't know that they're gonna do DLC at this point, but they might have a sequel. Like, that's something to think about, I would imagine, but anyway. I'm sure there's gonna be a Nintendo Direct in June. Whoa! It's the Julie bounce on the Julie birthday!
Oh, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game.
What? Well, thank you for that. Thank you for the biddies, Master Starbrand. Whatever that means, thank you. The hockey mode in 5 is good too. Again, I just don't play them as much, so I don't even remember the hockey mode in this. I do remember the volleyball. Isn't the volleyball team thing in this where they have like the fun team nicknames? No! How could you? Anyway. You got a star. Sads. I am too Canadian for you folks. Yo, maybe Odie would know what you were talking about, but I don't understand. I'm not Canadian enough. Probably because I'm not Canadian at all, but, you know. Yeah, 8 didn't get enough representation in Superstars, which is sad because I absolutely love Mario Party 8 so much. One of my all-time favorites. What? Poisoned? Kuchi. I did. I watched Lovelykin. I'm with you. We watched Degrassi. Close enough. They don't really. I mean, they. Okay, that's a lie. They do talk about hockey in Degrassi. But hockey doesn't even get, like, much representation until Dylan steps into the picture, and even then it's more of, like, a side thing. It's just, like, a part of his character, but not, like, a focus. And then later in Degrassi, when, like, the hockey team is part of the school, that has its heyday for about 5 minutes, and then everybody gets, like, kicked off, or goes to jail, or dies, or whatever, and that's no longer a thing, so... Dang, all the stars being given out! Oh my gosh, you know what I didn't say, and I meant to earlier, was that while I was on the plane home from St. Jude, and I watched Legally Blonde, the whole movie this time, not just the first, like, 30 or 40 minutes of it, there was a guy, the guy sitting, he wasn't across from me, it was like a row up and across, but anyway, the guy that was like catty corner to where I was sitting, of all movies, had chosen Pitch Perfect 2, which I was like, represent, let's go, and I could see him dancing to the music when they were singing it. I was like, yes, Pitch Perfect 2, let's go. It was just so funny. it's always funny to me to see somebody else choosing a movie that I would have chosen that doesn't look like that would be the movie they'd choose. But I think that's great. Now, they had some good choices on the plane. They also had She's the Man, which is another one of my favorite movies of all time. But I had just watched it recently. So I was like, I've watched... Not that I haven't watched Legally Blonde recently, because I definitely have. But I've watched She's the Man more recently than Legally Blonde. And what else was fun was while we were... Attack! While we were in Memphis, Luigi's like, great! Give it to Yoshi, thanks! While we were in Memphis, there were only like 40 channels on the TV, which, I mean, we're not there to watch TV, it doesn't matter, but just like at the beginning of the day while we were getting ready, and at the end of the night when we were getting ready for bed, we would turn stuff on, or when we'd have breaks, we'd turn something on to have on in the background, and I think FX was playing like all the Spider-Man movies, and it's been such a long time since I've seen the original Spider-Man movies that I can like hardly remember. I remember the second one pretty well because I saw it so many times, but the other ones I like could barely remember because I was a kid. It's been forever. I've never seen any of the ones with Andrew Garfield, so one of those came on. I'm like, what's going on? What's happening with this? Like asking Odie all these questions, getting really into it. But anyway, it was just so fun that all those movies were playing, so like every time we came back to our room a different one was on and we got totally sucked in. So yesterday while we were relaxing and unpacking, we turned on the original Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire, and it was a fun time. It felt like being there again. Ooh, what a fun, like, don't you love when you go on a trip and there's like a movie that you really enjoy or something that you get really into that you just have on in like the background that just provides the correct kind of vibe or kind of mood for where you are, just gets you in a good mood. It was definitely that kind of thing, so it was a fun time. I guess I'm going for this space, cause why not? Oh. Never seen the first one. I don't even think I existed when it came out. That's fair though. I mean, I've never seen the ones with Andrew Garfield, and the newest ones with Tom Holland. I missed the second one. I saw the first one, and the first and the third one I saw in theaters, but the second one I did not see. I skipped. Not on purpose. It's just Odie and I weren't like, Odie's the one who's talked me into going to these movies every time. He always chooses them when it's his turn to choose, and whenever that second installment came out, I don't think we had seen each other for like months, just because of long distance, and it probably came out in theaters like right after we had just seen each other, and then however many months later when we got to visit again, it was no longer in theaters, so it was like, okay, I guess I'm not seeing that. Oh, that's the other movie that I'm excited for, is the Spider-Verse, the second Spider-Verse movie, or the animated one. I don't remember what the name of it is. The name of the sequel, I mean. Oh, and for all you nerds out there, like myself, Free Comic Book Day is coming up. So if you have a comic store nearby, or even like some bookstores participate, go to freecomicbookday.com and it'll tell you like if you have like a bookstore, a comic book store, anywhere that participates. It's such a fun little event to go to, and they always have like, even if you're not like a comic person, like you don't read, like I'm not a superhero person, I don't like get into superheroes that much, but I do love comics because I love the artwork, I love the storylines, and just the illustration. Like one of my favorite forms of artwork is illustration. But that's next Saturday. I think it's May 7th, I want to say. 6th, maybe? Hold on, what day is it? May 6th, I'm pretty sure, is Free Comic Book Day this year. So I look forward to it every year. I got a bunch of Sonic comics last year. Shoot. Which Sonic is a fun time. It's so funny how, like, everything I'm familiar with Sonic-wise is like everything but the games themselves. So it's like anime, yes. Comics, yes. Cartoon? Sure. Games? Ooh. Movies? Yes. Just goofy how it works out like that sometimes. It's a star party! It really is! Everybody's getting stars. What a low-scoring game. There's only one star card left. I'm gonna try to get to it before Yoshi, because he's probably my biggest competition right now. Sonic X, let's go! That was my rewatch during the pandemic. I was like, what show can I rewatch that, like, doesn't take a lot of brain power or paying attention? It's just a fun time, and that was what I landed on because it had just been added to Netflix at the time. I was like, oh my god, it's been forever since I watched this, let's go! So, well, this is the second time Luigi has been attacked. Sorry, Luigi, but you can't escape that pink boo. I love this song. This song sounds like a tea party. It's a card party, but it sounds like a tea party. It has that sound, that mood. Look how depressed Luigi is. You can't even see his face. He's hiding. Yeah. I've been saying this since Odie and I went to Anime Crossroads, but I need to take some time and watch Sailor Moon now, because the only time I've ever seen any of the episodes I was like a little tiny kid. And I don't remember anything about it at all. So other than like it's cute and fun and I just heavily relate to Usagi or Sailor Moon herself. We already knew this, like... Oh, because he's getting a star chance. What? I feel like there was only one star card left like 3 turns ago. Why didn't he get this sooner? Wow, sucks to suck. Sorry, Luigi, but you got 0 luck. To be honest, I've never seen Sailor Moon besides out of context clips. When it comes to like understanding what's going on, I've never seen it in that capacity because I was seriously like 5 and probably under the age of 7 the last time I legitimately watched an episode of Sailor Moon. Like, I had toys and stuff growing up because they're just so pretty and so fun. Like, I love the characters. I love the whole theme of the show. Love Tuxedo Mask, obviously. But yeah, I need to take some time and actually watch it. And they have one of the subbed version is on YouTube. You can watch it for free on YouTube right now. But I kind of want to watch the dubbed version. Like, I think I'd rather watch the dubbed version just so it's a little bit easier to just have on, you know? You know how, like, there's always the debate with anime, like, subbed or dubbed? I think that one I could go either way, but just in this particular instance, I'm like... Because I know all the Japanese names, like, for the most part, I think? Maybe. I say that, but I'm not confident in any of the names, period. But anyway, I'm confident in Usagi. That's what I think of. I think Usagi before I think Serena. But anyway, that's one that I feel like I could go either way on, just depending on how much effort I want to put into understanding what's being said. So I'd probably go dubbed on that. Pokemon's dubbed, because that's what I grew up with. But again, subbed wouldn't be the end of the world, just because it's like... It's Pokemon, like, whatever, you can get into it no matter what. Inuyasha has to be dubbed, or I cannot watch it. I tried to watch subbed because it was on Netflix years ago, the subbed version, and I was like, oh my god, Inuyasha's on here, maybe I'll watch it again. I couldn't do it. They didn't have the same voices. Inuyasha was not as trashy sounding as he is in the dubbed version. Like, Sesshomaru wasn't as, like, provocative sounding as he is in the dubbed. I just couldn't do it. I was like, no, I can't do subbed. Like, I just can't do subbed. Like, it's not a thing. Definitely dubbed for Inuyasha. For The original Fruits Basket anime, not the newest one. Wow, Waluigi getting the pink boo now. Okay, well that doesn't even matter. That like helps him. I don't know how I'm winning this. I feel like I've done absolutely nothing to win. This is just the ultimate luck. But the original Fruits Basket anime has to be subbed, because that's what I first had. I had the DVD, and it was subbed, and I tried to watch dubbed later, and it was so awful that I had to turn it off. I was like, can't do this. I cannot do this. Like, it was just not a time. So, but yeah. My first time seeing Sailor Moon was like a movie clip and I was young at the time. I mean, it's an old anime. Like, you kind of have to go looking for it now. Like, its popularity comes from its, like, timelessness and its classicness. You know what I mean? It's kind of like how everyone knows what Speed Racer is, but have you actually watched it? Probably not. You may have seen, like, an episode. Great. But yeah. The one dubs I prefer to watch is Sailor Moon and Lucky Star. Lucky Star I like the dub of, too. I've never seen the sub, but I started with the dub, and I think it's fantastic the way it's done. And I think that some of the humor would not deliver properly for a Western audience if it were subbed. Does that make sense? I think it almost has to be dubbed to land in Lucky Star. So... anyway, show's also, oh, this was an actual star! Well, there were like 1,000 stars, so, also confusing, because there's the original dub from 80s, 90s, and there's a newer dub, I think, Viz, yeah, that's true, and I don't even, again, I'm a big noob, I don't even, at this point, I just would want to see whatever. I don't think I'd even be picky. But obviously the one that I grew up with would have probably been the one from the 80s and 90s, the one that I saw when I was really little. Yay, we won somehow, even though we literally did nothing to try and win. Like, we were not paying attention at all. I didn't even run into most of these stars. I ran into 2 and then a star, which is also circling me at the moment. Oh, that's kind of fun. I don't think I ever noticed that before. That the star also, the Z, also circles you. It's like, wow, look at your demise. Anyway.
Julie, you're so sweet.
So, sorry, let me catch up on chat really quick. Oh my god, Usagi's the best. When it comes to anime, I mostly watch them in dubs, as that was what I mostly grew up with. I think it's also, like, whatever you're introduced to an anime, like, whether it's subbed or dubbed, if you're introduced subbed, that's what you prefer. If you're introduced dubbed, that's what you prefer. It's kind of, that's kind of the gist of most animes. And another one that I like, that I can't do dubbed, I can only do subbed, is Chobits. That's, like, dubbed, I can't do it. It's not good. But subbed? Let's go. Anyway, sorry, Dream Knight, welcome to the stream, and let's see, I like to watch the dub if it's available, but I watch Sailor Moon Viz dub. That's a complete translation of the original Japanese sub. Well, fun times. Do I like Sailor Moon Crystal? I had the first manga in Sailor Moon Crystal, and I read it, and I was like, I don't remember enough about the original Sailor Moon to, like, I feel like I need to go back. Like, it kind of was just like, whoa, I'm getting ahead of myself. Also, a dab for Alan Edgehead in the house. Right, I hear VizDub is, like, more accurate, less than needing to censor certain topics to be appropriate in the 90s. Maybe that's the one to watch now, then. You know what I mean? Because I don't even know what I'm watching. I don't even know which one I'm watching. I think the original one is the one that's on YouTube, but again, it's subbed, and I don't really want a subbed version. I'd rather have dubbed. You're just too good, I guess, even though I did not try at all. I just had luck tonight. Usually my luck is terrible on Card Party, but today it was actually good. Zar joined the celebration! He did! So cute. That is a really cute little featurette. Usagi is basically a crybaby in a teenage girl's body. She's basically me, so it's fine. Alright, we'll watch from the beginning. I'll watch with you, Pixie. I know that you and Snack did that, like, a couple years ago. And it seemed like a fun time, and you guys were just like, wow. All I know is that Pixie and Snack were like, wow, this is just Bobo. I guess that makes me a crybaby and really whiny, which is probably kind of accurate, I'm sorry. I just express myself way too much in ways where I need to just shut up sometimes. Wario wins by not trying, basically. Oh my gosh, okay, well, it's a little early, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and start wrapping up, just because, we've had 2 good wins. I'm happy with that. And so we might as well end on a good note, and then I can get some good sleep to try and catch up on all the craziness from this week, all the chaos and excitement. Tomorrow, you guys, I will be streaming at a different time than usual. Instead of streaming at 8 p.m. like I normally do, I'm going to be streaming from 1 to 3 p.m. It'll be my Just Dance 2020 stream, so you'll have to be there to see it. It will not get backed up on YouTube. There's way too much music copyright, and it will not be on Twitch past that evening. I'll keep it up through the evening, but then that night, probably before I go to bed, I'm going to delete it because I don't want any sort of copyright infringement. So tomorrow from 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern will be Just Dance 2020 for April. And then we'll be back to regular scheduling on Monday, so if you're unfamiliar or you need a reminder, my typical stream schedule is Monday, Friday, Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern. This is going to be the last week of regular scheduling too, because I have my thumb surgery on May 9th, so I really have, what am I doing? 4 streams left. Oh my gosh, Jill, you're so cozy! I have 4 streams left before my surgery. Which is crazy. Well, I guess that's not true. I have 5 streams left, including tomorrow. So, 5 streams in total is what I have. And I'm gonna be getting my St. Jude campaign together for next weekend. I think that's gonna be the best bet with that. It's gonna be either just on Friday, just on Saturday, or both days. I haven't decided yet. I'm gonna figure that out once I get my planning going, which it's already in the works. Also, thank you so very much to Psycho Nacho Man for the incredible number of donations towards the post-surgery fund. Thank you so much. Thank you, Scottman, for getting us past $800. I'm going to continue to I'll just keep this bar up. Anything extra raised tomorrow will go towards the same thing. So thank you guys for assisting me in reaching those goals. Thank you, Rainbow Road, as well. We had a Rainbow Road donation tonight as well that helped us reach that milestone. But I'm just so grateful to all of you for helping support me at this time. I'm very nervous about surgery, and it is my hand, so it like literally affects not just gaming and streaming, but everything in my life, so I'm very nervous. But thank you for providing me with the security of not having to worry about how I'm going to pay rent while doing this. While recovering.
Party in the streaming room.
Party in the streaming room! Thank you, Psycho. Thank you so much. Thank you, Psycho, Master Starman, Scottman. Thank you guys for the bits tonight. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all the new follows, as always. Thank you to Zabrag Burger, Dory Guy 64, The Gaming Doc 8, Snack Attack 8, all the 8s in here, Master Starman. Thank you for your subs and resubs tonight. Thank you to anybody else who has subscribed to the channel. As you can see, the numbers knocked down quite a bit from last time. I appreciate all of your support. My goal is to stay around the 200 number, so I'm just keeping that sub bar up. Thank you guys so much for any of your support you provide via sub. It's always appreciated. Never taken for granted. So thank you for being here and supporting my channel. Thank you to my patrons. You guys are awesome, and keep in mind that these boards get chosen by patrons weekly, so you can thank them for the board choices on Friday night. So thank you guys so much for choosing tonight's board and each week's board in Friday Night Mario Party. In addition, I have my podcast about the Mario movie that is about to be open to everybody. I'm gonna be uploading that after the stream, so I am excited for that. Gosh, what else? Thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. And Taco Anyone 22, Group 6, Pizza Slicey, welcome. Thank you. I'm actually like wrapping up here, but thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. But yeah. Taco, were you at St. Jude? Were you Group 6? I was Group 7. Group 7, baby. Anyway, I'm assuming that's the reference, but one last thing before we go. Also, I should share my, I don't think I did this yet. Wow, that's not a command. Cool. There's my link tree. If you need the links to my YouTube channel or my Discord, they're on there. Any of my social media and all the fun stuff, then it's all in the link tree, so check it out. But it's this little girl's birthday. It's this little girl's 3rd birthday, so we gotta sing happy birthday to her.
Julie, you want to sing? Yeah. Are you ready? Are you ready?
She's like, I don't know, I'm tired.
Okay, ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Julie. Happy birthday to you.
Yay! Now here's the fun part. Are you guys ready for this? Well, I don't even know where Kit is. I was just trying to get her to say something.
Well, here, why don't you come say hi to everybody really quick? Why don't you come say hi, little girl? Here she is. Here's that birthday girl. You say hi.
Say hi, little girl. There's that bouncy girl. You see yourself? Yeah. That's my sweet
Happy
girl.
birthday, Gilly.
Aw, thank you, Scott, man. Happy birthday, Julie. Yeah, Julie's like, what's happening? Okay, so here's the fun part.
Julie, you want that good stuff? Do you want that good stuff?
She's like, you said that good stuff?
Oh my goodness. Do you want your pate? Do you want your pate?
Oh my gosh, she does. She wants her pate. She's like, give me that birthday pate. Yes, you're gonna get your good stuff. Oh, she's running to the kitchen. She's like, let's go. She gets her pate for her birthday. So we're gonna do that really quickly. She's gonna be like wild while I try and get a raid going here. Let's make we're gonna do happy birthday Julie as our raid message because it just seems appropriate. So there we go. Okay, and then let's go ahead and raid. Oh my goodness. This page is not loading fast enough. Let's go ahead and raid Leonard18 because that is one of the fabulous streamers that I met at the St. Jude Play Live Summit. So we'll go ahead and give him a quick raid here. You're gonna get it, don't worry, little girl. She's like, excuse me, but you said pate. Okay. So, let's go ahead and raid Leonard18. Leonard18. He's gonna be like, who the heck is Julie? But we're just gonna have to explain that it's our baby girl. So thank you so much for joining me tonight for Friday Night Mario Party 5, you guys. I will be live again tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern with Just Dance. So I will see you guys then. Take care. Love you all. Have a great night. And I will see you next time. Bye, everybody.